The Brad Cox trained Awesome Road number 1 goes off your 8-5 favorite. Disappointing in the Breeders' Futurity at Keeneland last out. Bettors hoping the horse would bounce back. You see my note. I had the 6, 7, 8 as your early speed, as did Brisnet on the last pace number of their last race. Now, one thing maybe didn't expect is number 5, Nomos on the inside there, who had been running on the turf showing some early speed. Look at the number 2, Honor Marie, and look at the past performances right in the middle. Highlighted in red is this horse had been breaking from the 9 post in both of the first 2 races, and therefore ended up 5 and 6 wide in those 2 races. Something to keep an eye on for later in the race. Now, Risk It is a horse who comes in with a solid second in the Iroquois. Look at him right here in the middle. Tyler Gaffalione basically standing up, trying to hold this horse from running up on the 3 horses in the front end, and has to be steadied multiple times, including right here. Just can't seem to get Risk It to settle down nicely into the middle of this race, and that's something to keep an eye on going forward with Risk It, who in those first 2 races had the early lead. Awesome Road, as we mentioned, was your favorite, trained by Brad Cox, Flavian Pratt. Here he comes on the outside. Number 1 is going to have a nice setup here as he circles these 3 horses who had been in a speed duel, including Nomos on the inside there, who you see start to drop back. Now look at number 2 in the orange here, coming, saved ground on that first turn, and now is coming sweeping by on the outside. This is Honor Marie, with a very impressive stretch run to take home the Kentucky Jockey Club. Real Men Violin and Stretch Ride actually hangs on nicely, who had been in that early speed duel. Let's listen to Trevor Stone.
They're coming to the finish, and Honor Marie from off the pace to score by 2. Real Men Violin was...
So it's Honor Marie, sired by Honor Code, sold in that Keeneland September sale. Dam Marie. As we mentioned, those past performances, interesting that this horse had been so wide in those first 2 races. And the latest of your Derby standing points, Honor Marie with 10 points, sits just beneath your top 5.